Hi everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to do a MAC haul because I bought a bunch of stuff at MAC, I ordered a bunch of stuff from MAC online and I thought it would be, I haven't done a MAC haul in a really long time. Like I typically have most of MAC's products and I am on their PR list. It's kind of hit or miss for what they will send me on their PR list. I do get some of the larger collections, but a lot of stuff I don't get. And like I purchased all of these, or most of the Dazzle Shadows a while ago when they first came out, like maybe a year or two ago. And they came out with some new shades, so I purchased a couple more of those, and then I saw some eyeshadows in the pan. I do have a pro membership, so I can get the items at a little bit of a discounted price. So that's how I grew my MAC collection in the first place. But then I do have a ton of stuff from PR. But a lot of the eyeshadows I went on, and I have most of their eyeshadows, most of their permanent collection. So when I saw there were new items to the permanent collection, I was like, you know, I have to get that. So I just thought I would do a really quick MAC haul and show you guys what I picked up, just because MAC was like my first love, the first makeup that I fell in love with. So let's start out with these Dazzle Shadows. I absolutely love these. They had a shade, and I don't even know if it's available anymore, called like Boom Boom Room. I think that was what it was called. I love that color. I did an entire look with it. These are just so beautiful. You can use them wet or dry. I prefer using them wet, but they're just these really, really shimmery shades. This one is called Dreamy Beams, and like, it's just this beautiful, beautiful color. It's almost like a mauve with a bunch of different multi-dimensional, like even has like brown, but like a bunch of multi-dimensional sort of glitters in it. If you get it wet, it just is even more so. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. So I thought that this would be really pretty all over the lid for almost like a smoky with like glittery look, like a really pretty glittery eye. So that's that one. And then this one is called Dazzle Style. It's more of like a golden shade, and I have a goldish shade like this called, like, I think I Like to Watch or something, but it has a little bit more of a greenish, like a chartreuse to it, and this looked like a little bit more gold. It has gold and pink in it, so I thought that this one would be really, really pretty. Oh, it kind of swatches like almost like a deeper bronze, like a bronzish, deeper bronze gold. Yeah, that swatches way, way deeper than I thought. Let me get this one wet and let's just see how it swatches wet. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger, and then I'm gonna spray my finger, and let's see how this swatches wet. Wow, like totally more like a paste with like a deep bronze to it. Look, I thought that that was gonna look more brightish gold, but I like it. I like it. That's interesting. It's just not what I thought. Not what I thought. Honestly, I feel like it's a little bit dull. It does have that really nice sheen to it, but I don't know. I like it, but it wasn't what I thought it was. And then this shade is Guilty. Okay. I was trying to read that upside down. Oh So Guilty. So this one is a little bit more of like a white gold champagne. That's really pretty. Even I could put that. Oh, I love this one. It has like almost like little pink glitters in it right there. That's really pretty. I'm going to, even if I could put like a little bit of that in the center. Yes, like a little bit. I put a little bit of it in the center of that one right there, and it's like brings out even more of the glitters. I love that combination. I want to do an eye look with that. So I really like these. I think that they're really pretty on the lid, and like I said, sometimes I get them a little bit wet, but I press them into my lid. I don't feel like I have a ton of fallout, but there is a little bit of fallout, so be sure to do your foundation as the last step when you're using the Dazzle Shadows. But really, really pretty, and I love the way that that one catches the light with the little glitteries. So that is it for the Dazzle Shadows that I picked up. I just picked up 3 to add to my collection. Okay, I picked up 2 blushes, and one is, I think it's a smaller, is this a smaller size? I can't tell. maybe not. So I picked up 2 blushes. This one was like on the goodbyes list. It's called Loudspeaker, and it's just this like really bright orange, and I thought that this would be great for coming into the summertime. Just like, I love like a mandarin color on the cheeks. I love MAC blushes. I just find that they just like build up and blend out so beautifully. So I thought that would be really pretty in the summertime. Just give like a little bit of an orange color on the cheeks. Orange, actually, surprisingly, orange and red blushes look really, really natural, because that's what your skin does when it gets tan. It kind of gives that like sort of look to the skin. So that's why I love an orange blush. And then this is a repurchase of one of my favorite blushes. This is called Trace Gold. This was one of my very first MAC blushes, this color and the shade Harmony. So that is what it looks like right there. Really beautiful shimmery color, and it's just like a shimmery neutral bronze shade, and I love it on the cheeks. I've been wearing it a ton recently. And so I used up the other one, so I had to repurchase the full size. So another full size. Instead of getting it in the pot, I got it in the pans. They're a little bit cheaper if you just want to pop them into a Z palette, which is what I've been doing. So that's why. So those are the 2 blushes, and then the rest of the things I purchased are eyeshadows. So I'll just tell you the eyeshadows. We'll go through them. Let's see, like the pan eyeshadows. Like I said, I purchased the pans just because I find that I can pop them into a Z palette instead of having like a bunch of pots. Like at first I would buy potted eyeshadows, and then I went through a phase where I like depotted every single eyeshadow that I had from MAC and put them all in like their MAC eyeshadow palettes or Z palettes. Okay, so like I said, the rest are eyeshadows, and these were all in the permanent collection, I believe. They were listed under eyeshadows. I think they were in the permanent collection, but regardless, they are all the colors that I did not own that I thought that I would like. So I went ahead and got them. The first one is called Up at Dawn, and this just looks like it is a, let's see, like a matte orangey sherbet shade. Yeah, like it looks like a really pretty like matte orange shade, beautiful in the crease, or like as a transition shade, or just to like warm everything up. So that one's called Up at Dawn. Like I said, they can all be purchased on MAC's website right now, so none of these should be sold out. The next one is called I'm Into It, and come to think of it, I wonder if this is a shade that I have in one of the Patrick Star collaborations. So I'm not quite sure. I think that this might be in that palette, but this is called I'm Into It, and it's just a really nice matte burgundy shade. So I thought that would be pretty for deepening up stuff. I have Deep Damson, and I love that shade, and I thought that this one would be great to have like in the same sort of color family as well. This is called Oh My Mocha, and this looks like a shimmery burgundy shade, like a nice shimmery burgundy. Oh, that looks really pretty. Has like a little bit of a red sort of sheen to it. That would be really pretty with the I'm Into It one. So there's that one right there. Those go together really nicely. You could do like a really pretty, like even in the fall, that would make a beautiful sort of burgundy smoky eye. Okay, next up is a really pretty green. This is called Nice Energy. Honestly, like I guess I didn't realize this was like a neon green on the website. Like I must have thought it was like more of a yellow. I don't know if I'm going to use this one, but it's very, very neon green. This might be fun, like just to put in the center of like a greenish look. That's pretty. But I probably won't get as much use out of this one as I originally thought when I was purchasing it. Honestly, I thought it was like more of like a super bright golden yellow, which I guess it could transform to that depending on what you pair it with. Then we have this shade, and it's called Never Say Never. And this looks like it is like a matte red, like a matte cranberry reddish, almost even fuchsia to it. That's really pretty. I like that. Right there. This one is called brown down, and I actually think I do own this one. This was like a double purchase, which sometimes happens to me if I don't feel like looking all the way through my collection. I thought I didn't have this, but it's a really nice deep dark chocolatey matte brown. Tete Tint. This just looks like a really neutral matte brown, honestly, like perfect transition shade. Honestly, it doesn't look too cool or too warm. So let's just put that. Oh, that's really, really pretty. That looks like the perfect transition shade. Okay, then we have this one called Ruddy, which is more of like a rusty red shade with a little bit of a sheen to it. So Ruddy has like a tiny little sheen to it. This will be so pretty in the fall. Like, look at that. Oh, I love this shade. Like, it has this really pretty sheen to it. Like, in person, it's almost like this orangey fire color. I'm really excited about that one. I don't know if this is like limited edition or not, but I don't own it. And now I do. And then we have this one, and this is called Suspiciously Sweet. So this one has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's almost like this like orange, like a really pretty sherbety orange with a slight sheen to it. This one isn't quite as pigmented. Almost looks like a blush color right there. Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend this one. It doesn't look that pigmented. It has like a really pretty golden sheen to it, but I was expecting something a little bit more pigmented to it. So if you are shopping from this haul and you're looking for a recommendation, I don't know if I like love that one. Just doesn't have like as much pigment to it. This last shade I'm super excited about because this was one of my favorite eyeshadows in MAC's collection, and it came in the Pro Longwear eyeshadows, but then it was gone for a while because I think they took those away. But I saw that they had it in the singles, and this is Uninterrupted. If you do not have this shade, you absolutely need it in your life. It's this perfect mustardy camel shade. Sometimes in the summers I just literally wear this. It's literally the most perfect eyeshadow shade ever. One of my all-time favorite eyeshadow shades in the entire universe. So now they have it in a single instead of like the big Pro Pan, and it was gone for a really long time. So now you can get it in a single. It's the best shadow of your whole life. So if you only get one thing that you're seeing today, get this eyeshadow. You don't think a poopy brown shade would look good, but it absolutely is so flattering on the eyes. I just wear that with like a ton of mascara and that's it. And I love the look every single time. I always get compliments on it. It's just the most perfect transition shade. Okay, with my MAC order, they gave me a free sample of the Pro Eye Makeup Remover. So this is nice because I'm going to be traveling soon, so I'll pack this in my little travel bag to go. So that is it for my MAC haul. Like I said, I just got a few things, but I thought I would share with you because I haven't done a MAC haul in a really long time. And that's honestly how I started my channel, when I made an Instagram post like, oh hey, I've been on YouTube 6 years, like how did you guys find me? A lot of you guys said that you found me from MAC hauls, so I thought it would be fun to just come back to like my roots and do a MAC haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing what I purchased, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.